A most amazing house in Woodland Hills. It's the home of Jackie Goldberg, known as the Pink Lady.
Yes.
And we are in her kitchen. We have so much to share, so much space that you'd like to show off, and everything has the same concept, the color pink.
The color pink, which makes everyone that comes in feel happy. I think that's the main thing, and content, and just gives them a pick-me-up for life.
And we're here in the kitchen.
And there we go. So we're in the kitchen now. Now we have a pink telephone, which you're going to see a picture of. We also have a pink coffee pot and a toaster. We also, and don't laugh if I say this, I also have pink pots and pans. Now, I don't cook, but they happen to look very good. And that's what I use. Okay.
And I detect a theme here, so.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a theme. Well, it's like everything. In fact, here's a picture of me with, I got an award, Heroes of Hollywood. And that's Judge Judy, and here I am. And the cute story is Judge Judy walks over to me. She said, "Oh my God." She said, "You're just adorable." And I said, "Well, thank you." She said, "And your outfit, and I love it." She said, "May I use your stool, your little step-up stool?" What I did was, because I'm tiny, I bring wherever I go a little step-up stool so that when I'm behind the podium, you see me. Well, she didn't realize that. And she said, "May I borrow yours?" I said, "Judge Judy, you can borrow anything of mine." Lovely lady. So this is my little pink house. I'm not in the kitchen a lot. I'm in other rooms. Come, let me show you. So I'm going to open a closet, and we have my little pink jackets.
A whole wardrobe.
A whole wardrobe right in here, Manny. And then up there, you're going to see all the pink Kleenex. Now, pink Kleenex and toilet tissue are gone now because of the environment. So when I heard that it was gone, I ran to every store to find it. And there we go. So that's this part.
It's a museum of Kleenex.
It
I love
is.
it.
And then, wait a minute, and then we have a pink Dyson. Now, they do not make pink Dysons anymore. A friend of mine found it and bought that for one of my birthdays. And I love it. Not that I use it, but it's cute. It looks good there. So, come with me. Now, remember, I brought in 5 children in this house.
Right.
And after each one left, I said, "You know what? I'm taking your room."
You've confiscated
I
their
confiscated their
rooms,
room.
and you've made it your own.
Here we go. So here we are. This is one of the rooms that I confiscated from one of my sons. This is a real work room, so it's a little messy, but it's work. I have 3 businesses. First business is that I have a company called Get Up, Get Out, and Get a Life.
Which we've discussed before.
Which we've discussed, and that's my motivational speaking company, and which my new book came out. The second one is that I'm an actress. And then the third one is my passion, which is Senior Star Power Productions, which is a musical group of people.
It's a review.
It's a review with young people that are 60, 70, 80, 90, and up.
And I've had the pleasure of seeing the review,
Yes, you did.
and I got to tell you, it is impressive.
Thank
It's
you.
quite
And
impressive.
did you see the one in November? I'll have
Not
to tell you
rec-
about
not
that
recently,
one.
but-
That was 2,000 people.
Wow.
I'll tell you all about that. So this is this room, and now we're going through here into one of the bathrooms,
The
which
pink
is
facility.
which is a pink facility. And then this was another room, and this room was the second boy's room. And when he left, I said, "You know what? You're not coming back. So I'm taking your room."
It doesn't look very masculine.
No, it doesn't. I know. But you know what I use this room for is when I get a part and they give me a script. At this point in my life, I take my time in learning. So what I do is I'll sit here, I'll close off the rest of the house, and it's quiet, and I learn my lines. It's better than a bigger space, which you'll see
you've got a
afterwards.
nice view out.
I do, and I just sit here and I do my thing. I really like it. It's quiet. Come, now, from this room here, what I did, you're going to see, watch this now, come with me. Okay, you're going to see a wall, okay? This was a door leading to the master bedroom. When my older son left for the University of Barcelona, I said, "I need your room, because I know you're not coming back," because he went to Loyola after. So come with me and see what I did. I took my older son's room, which was about here, added it to my bedroom, and made one master suite out of it, which is a great, great room, and I love it.
It's a great showpiece.
And we have all my glasses, we have all my watches, we have all my little toys here. We have some glitter stuff. And cute story. You have to look at the bed with all my little stuffed animals. I was dating this nice gentleman, and he came into the house, and we had gone out to a lovely evening. We had dinner, and afterwards I had coffee and dessert, and I showed him around the house. He comes in here and he goes, "Oh my God, how does anyone get near that bed?" And I said, "With lots of money and good intention." So that was my, and he looked at me, he said, "I have never in my life got an answer like that from anybody." So, now we're going into the little girl's room here. And here we go. Now on the wall it says, "Pink Lady," with my pink clock. And over here we have all my toiletries. There's a store called Pink. And every time I go in there, Manny, I grab everything that's pink. And someone did this, they found this, it says "Princess Parking Only." And I love it, and it's fun.
It's just exquisitely designed.
It's a good little room, and I make it my own. So here we go out here. Now, the piece de resistance. This is our living room, which is a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I gotta tell you a cute story. This was a Palos Verde type home. It had Palos Verde rock from where this gentleman's standing over here, way over to the other. I mean, rock, gray. I mean, it was horrible. Hated it from the day I moved into the house. So one day, about 10 years after, I painted it white. I had to get rid of the gray. That didn't work. So then I said to my husband, "Okay, it's gone." He said, "What's gone?" I said, "This rock is going to go." It was all the way here. It took them 4 weeks to jackhammer it out. And then what I did was I opened it up into what they call now a California Floridian house. So it's just open. And did you ever see a pink matador? You see my pink, look at him. Is he darling?
I love it.
I know. I found him in Spain, and I said I have to have that one.
Just as long as the bowl is in pink.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And then this one, a gentleman, friend of mine is an artist, made these little eggs. They're actually an egg, and he put pink in them.
And I love the fireplace
And I never use it, as you can see, because it looks too pretty. And wherever did you see a pink car with, what does a Raggedy Ann doll normally look like?
not like that.
That's right. This is one of the only ones in the world of a pink Raggedy Ann. Normally they're red, white, and blue.
Right.
She is pink. She's adorable. Look at this. And my little pink car. Okay, now this is our little dining room, and the cutest lady in this whole house is right before you.
Look at that.
There she is. This young lady is actually 55 years young. I never say old, 55 years young. And she has an attitude.
Well,
So actually everything
she's got
in my
more
house
than just
has-
an attitude,
Yeah,
but we're not going to get into that.
I know. Everything in my house has that type of an attitude. It just does. But this is, I love this little room. It's enough. We spread out tables because I have a rather large family, thank you, God. And this is a good little room for it. And then I'll take you in to the girls section. I had two young ladies that were very close in age, and this is their room. And now it's the guest room with the grandkids come, or now the great-grandkids. And I love this one.
When the
He has an attitude.
When the great grandkids come, do they find that this is just a great?
They love it.
They just love the atmosphere.
And I have to tell you, my grandchildren call me Pink Grandma, the grandchildren, the great-grandchildren, because they see their mother and dads call me Pink Grandma, they call me Pink Gram. I love it because they just double it.
You know what? With today's kids, I would be thinking they might call you P-gram.
No, they better not. I try to tell them the right thing, although I will tell you a cute story. I sometimes will say a word, like if I drop something, you know what word I'm talking about. And the little 5-year-old great-granddaughter said, "Oh, Pink Graham, you said a word." I said, "Oh, honey, I don't want you to tell your mom and dad. So I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1.
Ah!
Okay. So wait a minute. So I take her back home. She runs in the house yelling, Dad, guess what Pink Grandma said? And then she tells them, what can I tell
So
you?
the dollar
And they
doesn't
go to
work.
me, they go, Mom, you can't say those words. I said, excuse me. You were brought up with those words. You came out okay. So what can I, it is what it is. I can't change at this young age of mine. But anyway, so this is the girls' room.
Well, it's adorable.
Thank you. Okay, and this here is my little guest bathroom with all these cute little things. I have to tell you a story.
I love the knickknacks.
When the grandchildren were over, during the years when they were growing up, they would walk in and the first thing they would do is want to touch, right? And I would go, no, sweetheart, these are Pink Grandma's toys. You have yours and I have mine. They never, ever touched anything in this house. They always said, where are our toys, Pink Grandma? And I would always have their toys around. But they were fabulous, because the first thing a kid will do is grab. Mm-hmm. But no, they didn't. And it just stayed like that. So I was blessed with pretty good kids.
And it's adorable. And the house just keeps
It
going
does.
on and on and on.
No, Manny, it grows. It's like a kid. It just keeps growing over here. But anyway, this is I call this a little party room. And from here we go outside. But I love it because it's just opens. And the kids love it. They'll come in here when we have a party and they'll watch the television and everything. I've had up to, in my house, because my yard is a 1/4 acre, I've had up to 250 people here. And this picture, there I am. And I think I told you the story, but we'll go over it again. When I won Ms. Senior LA County.
What year was that?
That was 2005. And that actually launched me into my film career and television, and then launch eventually my production company.
The Senior Star Power.
Right. Productions,
yeah, right.
Where I saw the diversity, what was happening in this business, that there was no diversity as far as being older.
So you saw age discrimination,
yes.
and you set out to tackle that
Yes.
as part of your efforts as Miss
Senior LA County.
Miss Senior LA County.
Yeah. And the funniest thing is when someone says to me, well, you went into a pageant though. I said, you know what? That was the best way to express myself. I mean, and to show people who I was at an age when a lot of people just give up. I don't believe in giving up, ever.
So you've been a terrific spokesperson
Yes.
for that issue.
Right. This was brown. My dad, God bless his soul, said, how can we have a brown chair in your house? But it was the recliner, and they're comfortable. He said, I'm going to take care of it for you. He did this, pink Naugahyde, the whole chair, and now it belongs in my house.
Only a father would be able to look at a recliner and know what to do with it to improve upon it.
Manny, he was fat. You would have loved him. He would have adored you. He was a good man, and he was a family man. So that's the way it was. But he said, no way can we have brown, because they lived with us for a while before he passed away, and we needed a comfortable chair for him. So this is why he did it. But it was fabulous.
So he pretty much saw the forest for the trees. Well, this totally accents the entire home.
It does,
Without a doubt.
and it's one of my favorite spots because it's just, the story behind it is instead of a pool, because I worked all my life and had 5 kids here, I built the gazebo. Because if I was on the road for 32 weeks of the year, which I was, I would come home to 18,000 kids with a pool. Without the pool, they went to everybody else's house. So this is why I like this spot.
Well, it's
And we've had parties
yeah,
here. We've had
that's-
up to 250 people in this whole area.
And I'm
here.
sure you have fundraisers, and
Oh, yeah.
you've done all
Oh,
sorts
yeah.
of wonderful
I love it.
activities. Oh,
Yeah.
it's- Pink, I want to thank you for the opportunity to see your lovely show house, the outdoor, the backyard. It is a wonderful way to celebrate Act Two.
Manny, thank you so much. I'm glad that my house was here for you to see because, as I told you before, pink is a color to live life to the best. And I love you. Thank you so much.
Mwah.